Your boy Crack. I want to talk about something going on with my man Thugger. He just dropped the album. He just did an interview, and something that out of the whole interview, what's going viral, what everyone's talking about, is my dog addressing the gay rumors. Now, this was something that when Thugger first came out, he was a little flamboyant. Not gonna lie to you, he was a little showing off, a little attention grabbing, attention seeking. He was a little out there, a little, you know what I mean, a little different with it. And you know, we a lot of people thought a lot of shit. A lot of people talked a lot of shit, especially growing up, like going to the barbershop and shit like that. Like, people talk, you know what I mean? And one thing that was in the topic of the discussion always with Young Thug was about this nigga wearing the dress. Like, my man put himself in a dress in an album, like in the beginning of his career, and it wasn't just a regular dress, you know what I mean? He ain't go to Target for this shit. Like, this was a fucking Donna Karan, what's some shits of Vera Wang. This shit was a real ass fucking Fashion Nova ass dress, you know what I mean, with like the little ripples and the zippers and shit. So, it was very confusing because we in this hip-hop, like, hip-hop was so hard, hip-hop was so gangster, motherfuckers was killing each other. We went from Pac and Big, like, people really dying, and it was so tough. And then NWA, and then Straight Outta Compton, and the message was like, have sex with 1,000 girls and shoot people, and you know what I mean? Like, that was just this hard culture we grew up with. And to see like Thugger come out fresh out the gate, not too many people know who he is, and he's wearing dresses, painting nails, doing all kinds of like flamboyant, very risky type of shit to make you be like, what the hell's going on? And in the interview, he was breaking it down. He was like, yo, I was just thinking on some rock star shit. You know how rock stars are? They put makeup on their face, they got fucking painted nails, they be like, their tongue is always out, they breaking shit, breaking the rules. Basically, a rock star does everything you're not supposed to do. If they tell you, like, as a man, you should not paint your nails, a rock star is gonna be like, I'm gonna go paint my nails right now. And that mentality is basically what Thugger was saying. He had that kind of mentality coming into the game. And he also said something that was interesting. He had to dumb it down. He had to take it down a notch and dress normal just so that people will stop talking shit. And that to me blew my mind. I was like, wow, I didn't even realize he did that. I always thought he was such a, like, I don't give a fuck, that he just did whatever he wanted to do. But now we realize, like, nah, we actually influence him to change. So that was kind of weird to me, bro. Like, it sucks we live in a world like that where people can influence you to stop doing something that was like different, you know what I mean? Something that could have been special. Like, God puts things in your mind or in your spirit, or that voice you hear tells you to do something, right? And there's a reason for it. Like, the world needs you to do this. That's why God's telling you to do it. If not, he would have told someone else to do it. You feel me? Like, oh, you can't throw out the garbage, yo, you could do it. Like, it's not a big deal, right? But if he's telling you, like, no, I need you to do it, like, to me, that's because it's important, right? So when you have these visions, these ideas, these things you want to do in life, you cannot let people talk you out of it. You cannot let someone's opinion make you say, you know what, I ain't wearing no dress, or I ain't doing this. Like, you got to follow your vision and your gut. Whatever that thing is telling you, do that shit, bro. You see how Thugger followed his gut, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna be like this super rock star type of person, like a Michael Jackson, and wear weird shit. And you saw he went straight to the top of the game, right? And now that he's not really following his gut, and he's letting the internet guide his decisions, we can all see, like, he's not what he was once, when he was like the most talked about human. Like, we could see things went down a little bit. And sometimes it's because we let the world take away our blessings. Stop listening to this universe. Stop listening to the internet. Stop listening to comments. If you got something in your heart, if you hear a voice telling you do something, do that shit, man. I hate to hear Thugger change his whole vibe, change his style, change how he dressed, because he felt bad because the internet would be talking shit. Fuck the internet. Do what you gotta do in this world. Be who you gotta be. You feel me? That shit got me a little upset, man. So I'm not saying I support men in dresses. I'm just saying if Thugger wants to wear a fucking dress and he thinks that's what's gonna make him be different in the music game, don't let nobody take you out of your fucking vision, bro. Cause you never know why God put that vision in you. Maybe it's for something special, bro. You can't let motherfuckers trick you out of your position. Like and subscribe, man. Just want to talk that real quick. And let me know how y'all feel about Thugger's new album, man. Let's talk about it. It's your boy. I'll holla at y'all later, all right? Peace.